So today I want to talk about putting together a weekly schedule. And there are a couple reasons why this is important. One is if you have someone who is transitioning into SDP, you're going to need some guidance putting together the budget and the spending plan. So you really want to think about what is the ideal day for the individual. And so in order to do that, it you need to get it down on paper to kind of see what that week looks like and what supports are necessary from the regional center or from anywhere else in order to support that week. And so putting it down on paper gives the regional center an idea of what supports are needed in order to put that in the budget. The second reason why it's important is because of these IHSS hours. If the participant is getting IHSS hours, those hours must be used before any regional center hours because regional center is a payer of last resort. So all other options need to be exhausted before the regional center kicks in. So IHSS hours need to be used first. And what that means is that they're the baseline. So they cannot be lowered in order to use more personal assistant or respite hours. And so really putting together this schedule is going to help you plug in those hours that you're using IHSS, make sure to max those out, and then fill in the rest with other supports, including regional center hours. And that will help also the regional center be able to justify providing a certain amount of hours for the individual because they can see that those other payers have been used first. So you can see that I put in the days of the week up here on top and then the hours on the side, and then just kind of plugged in, respite hours, IHSS hours. For some reason, this is not letting me scroll down. Maybe this will allow me to do it like right here. Okay. So, and then I have a little formula right here that adds up all of the IHSS hours, all of the respite hours, all of the PA hours, so that I can make sure that I have the accurate number of hours in there for IHSS as a baseline and then see what the other hours are adding up to. So I would highly recommend putting something like this together, putting together the individual's ideal day, ideal week, and then from there, getting a good idea of what supports are necessary in order to make it happen. Okay, I wanted to jump in here because as I was reviewing the video, I realized that I missed a few pieces that were really important. So I talked about IHSS hours, PA hours, and respite hours. But you also want to add in if you have a child who's in a school program or an adult program, you want to add all of those into the schedule and account for those too. So if they're in social programs, all of that. So you need to add in everything in the person's entire day and not just those 3 things I mentioned. So I wanted just to jump in here and clarify so it's not confusing. Thank you.